Hey guys, I'm Elegant and welcome to another update vlog. And just before I get into all the information and stuff, I do want to give a little bit of a channel update. So what's up with me not uploading? Yeah, so this week I only uploaded like one Soul Silver video. The reason for that is because my next Soul Silver video is actually going to be a grinding episode, and grinding episodes take hours and hours and hours to do. So I probably could do 2 or 3 like normal episodes in the time it takes me to do a grinding episode. But grinding episodes have to be done, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, another thing I want to say is that I'm sorry I haven't been uploading Fire Red, because I did say I'd be back to doing that. But unfortunately, Nakashima Fire did catch up to me, which is good. But unfortunately, she got a little bit ill again, just a little bit ill, and really she's got a bit more behind on work again, and unfortunately, I said to try and catch up, and she has been doing her best with trying to upload to YouTube, but she's not been uploading as often as she could be if she didn't have the work to do, obviously. So I haven't really been able to upload Fire Red because she hasn't uploaded Leaf Green, so I'm sorry about that, but we will be back soon. And to any of her fans, don't unsubscribe to her, because we will be back, sorry, and probably this summer or something, but that's very soon, I suppose. But I mean, not in the actual summer, the summer holidays. So yeah, I'm very sorry about that. And if any of the Leaf Fire Red, Leaf Green fans, we will be back soon, so don't worry about that. I actually finished school last week because I left for study leave, which means that I'm not in school anymore, but I go back for revision sessions and exams and stuff. So this coming week, and the week after, I'm packed full of exams. But after that, after these next 2 weeks, I'll have only a few exams left to do. And therefore I'll be back to my usual schedule finally, because I've been for ages with this bizarre schedule of not uploading very much, but I'll be back to my usual schedule of every day or every other day, so look forward to that. So let's shut up about my channel updates now. Let's go into Pokemon Black and White 2 information. So first of all, earlier this week I posted a bulletin of a anime trailer of Pokemon Black and White 2, and this was actually uploaded by Giancarlo, I can't pronounce his name, but the big famous Pokemon YouTuber, Pokemon Update YouTuber. So what he did upload was actually taken down because of copyright issues, but fortunately a few other YouTubers like IGN and big companies like that actually managed to upload this video without it being taken down. So I'll put a little link to that in the sidebar somewhere. What it does showcase is some pretty cool music, because I kind of listen to the music a little bit more since I'm a musician, and I take care with listening to the music that's played with things. So I did enjoy the music. It was kind of badass music with it, but it also does show a sort of a parallel to the game of the Black and White 2 game with what we've seen so far. Like, for example, at the start you see Bianca on the ledge or the lookout thing, not jumping of course, but yeah, on the lookout, and where she gives you your first Pokemon, and it shows the same thing in the little screenshots we've had. So there's a few parallels between that and the game, since it is a trailer for the game, which is pretty interesting. So you might see a few new things that you haven't seen before in it, but also it showcases a few of the new characters and a few of the older characters. First of all, it shows N at the start, and N is portrayed to be a little bit of a sort of maybe an antagonist, a bad character, because the way he's showed at the start, if you watch it you'll know what I mean, which is kind of unfortunate, because I know at the end of Black and White, the original Black and White, I remember N sort of getting a change of heart and becoming sort of a good guy, and N's like my favourite character in the whole of the Pokemon series, but it's just really cool, I like him, but I really don't want him to be a bad guy, because I've always wanted him to be a good guy, because he did have a change of heart, but maybe he doesn't, maybe he hasn't had a change of heart, and maybe he's still a bad guy, but we don't know that yet, we don't know for sure. But personally I hope he's going to be a good guy. And what it also does showcase is sort of the Pokemon researcher and just a few other people, but it also shows Eliza, and guess what, she's dyed her hair. Yes, Eliza has actually gone and dyed her hair. She used to be blonde, but now she's either brown or red, I can't remember which one, but yeah, she used to be blonde, yellowy blonde to represent the electric, but she's dyed her hair. Biggest information of this week, Eliza has dyed her hair. Yeah, really not the biggest information, like you won't have heard that from anywhere else, because it really isn't important, but it's something I noticed and I thought was pretty cool, that maybe I should mention it. But really that's it for the little anime trailer of Pokemon Black and White 2, but What I do want to talk about is Pokemon Smash last night did go over pretty much all the information that Core has been through and didn't have too much additional information, but what it did have additionally was a few more screenshots of the Pokemon Dream Radar, which, if you don't know what that is, it's the Pokemon AR searcher. I've talked about it as the Pokemon AR searcher before. It's got two names apparently now, maybe one's the Japanese translation, one's the English. It's Pokemon AR searcher and the Pokemon Dream Radar. It seems to be called the Pokemon Dream Radar in the English at the moment. So a few new screenshots of that, but not really anything new. But what it also, Pokemon Smash also showed us was the get Meloetta in the Castelia City Cafe, which I just want to say, first of all, I was right. Yeah, because last week I did say Meloetta's probably got something to do with the cafe in Castelia City, and it was released, I was right, but to be quite fair, it was kind of obvious because I'm pretty sure the guy in there talks about Meloetta or something as well, so it was kind of obvious, so I can't really take pride in actually getting that right because anyone could have. And that's it for the Pokemon Black and White 2 information. Just want to give a quick update on Pokemon Conquest. The US release, as we've known before, is going to be the 18th of June. But what is new, we have the Australian release, which is going to be the 21st of June. So that's what we got new this week, but unfortunately and bizarrely we don't have the European release yet, which is usually released at the same time as US and Australia and things, but apparently it might be a little bit later than them. I don't know, because their release dates are pretty soon, so let's hope it's going to be about the same time, because if it's much later people will start to import the games and it'll be a bit pointless to actually release it too much later because it won't get very much sales in the UK and Europe. So let's hope we get that pretty much soon after that. But that's it for the information this week. So it's time for the question of the week. So this week's question of the week is, what direction do you think Pokemon's going in Pokemon Black and White 2? Because the anime of Pokemon, the Pokemon Black and White, the anime, has been getting quite childish, I suppose, and child friendly rather than like suitable for the older audience. But the games, they have seemed to be actually aimed at the older audience because, first of all, of the deep storyline that appeals to the old people, and the older NPCs, the older characters from the older Pokemon games are actually coming back into Pokemon Black and White 2. So that also appeals to the older audiences, the older fans, because a lot of them are like nosebleeder about it and stuff. But I think that's how you pronounce the word. I tried to blend it in with words because I can't pronounce it. I don't know how. Nosebleeder is sort of the word that means that you like the older traditional sort of forms of it, if you get what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, it doesn't matter. But because I'm just saying a lot of older people like the older characters. And also the anime clip that I showed before, well, I didn't show, I talked about, and I had a link to, that is sort of more suitable for an older audience as well. So Pokemon seems to go in two directions, like the game's going for the older people and the anime is going for the young people. Maybe the anime are split into two because of the trailer that we saw, but we don't know. What I think is maybe that the anime is going for the more childish view, and the game is still going to be suitable for children, but it's mainly like trying to be pleasing the older audiences. That's personally what I think. But what do you think about it? And yeah, that's it for this video. So I want to say thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.